Hunting, ladies and gentlemen. Funny moments and the touching ones. Vanishing wild boars, running deers and strolling hares. There will be shots. Welcome to the new hunting program called Euro Hunters. In today's episode, we take you on a high seas hunt that more and more Polish hunters are getting convinced to. Maybe after this episode you'll like it too. We'll have the opportunity to participate in one of such hunts and we'll share with you the emotion it brings. We will also mention the advantages of such hunting and we'll hunt for a sizable wild boar. So stay tuned. Hunting from high seas takes hunting to a different, higher level. Here, a hunter does not stand firmly on the ground, neither walks in the woods. They are located on a specially prepared platform, and they look for the animals from it. This relatively new method of hunting in Poland is very popular among the hunters in Scandinavia. It turns out that it is very effective, and fellow hunters praise the effects of hunting and level of selection. But before we go hunting, it's time for some organizational matters. And we need to get to the place. Polish forests are full of wildlife and hunters, as one can see, can't wait to go hunting. First, the numbers of high seats were drawn, then the club manager briefed on the rules. The hunters were familiar with them before, but this formality is of crucial importance for the hunt. For some, it is a very interesting variety of hunting passion.
Ładujemy broń po zajęciu.
We load the guns after taking positions and unload when we finish hunting, and absolutely do not leave the high seats until the hunt has ended.
Wyszli do momentu zakończenia polowania. Jeśli ktoś coś
If anyone scores anything, report it to the leader and remain at the high seats. We'll get to the animals after the hunting's over. That is after 12 o'clock, said firmly the hunting leader.
po 12.
We after drawing high seats numbers and a small debate has started. Which number's better, which will bring more luck, where the game runs, or where it stands. Damn! While hunting, all the numbers are good, and where we are, there's always something interesting going on. And it's not exaggerated self-confidence. We haven't moved out yet. The Batu hasn't even started, and an animal has already showed up out of the woods, as if it was ready for what is about to happen. Przemek drew high seat number 5. As this is his lucky number, we're up for a good one. Is there room for one more passenger? Yes? Can we ride together?
Będziemy razem. Wyszła pora na
So it's our turn to get off.
Siadamy.
Our high seat is nearby.
Myśliwi odjechali.
The hunters have already departed and we were left alone by the high seat. It's high time to prepare for the hunt, because at this point it finally begins for real. We should load and wait until the game comes to us. We are taking positions.
Że zwierzyna do nas przyjdzie. Wskakujemy na zwyżkę.
Although it's not high, one needs to climb the high seats. Calm down, a few more meters is not a problem for a hunter. Almost there, just few more steps. Our camera joins another hunters who, at the same spot, have high hopes to hunt animals. Fellow hunters arrived at the high seat. Visibility is very good, but from high seat we couldn't see how well the beaters work. However, their hard work can be seen best from one of our cameras placed on the head of one of our new cameramen. It's all peaceful and quiet. Watch out! There's a wild boar! It's a big one! It's down! My god, it's huge! The dogs are barking! Damn, the boar wounded my dog again.
Ja pierdzie. No, tu się wbił kurwa w mostek.
Why are they barking? Listen!
Gdzie one szczekają? Nasłuchaj!
Each hunter in the high seats must be patient. Theoretically, from the top you can see more, but when there are large trees around, it's tempting to rather squat down and look under the thick branches. Could it be, however, not that easy? You have to be very, very vigilant. There! We see a wild boar. Well, we have seen, for a moment. He came from the back and quietly walked 15 meters behind our back. Moments later, right next to us, there's a hare. Unfortunately, in today's hunting menu, there's no hare, so looks like it's his lucky day. Despite the cold adrenaline boost caused by spotting the game, makes us weather resistant. Well, maybe except for Mr. Cameraman.
To na taką zwyżkę warto
On high seats one should bring a flask of hot coffee or tea.
Na pewno się przyda.
It certainly comes in handy. Przemek, however, is brave, and despite the cold, the rain and poor visibility, he still looks towards the wilderness. Oh, wild boar, where are you? Emerge from the woods. Mr. Reporter's calling remains unanswered. There's still nothing on the horizon. The same goes for the other hunting party we're accompanying today. But in the distance we can hear gunshots, which means the saint patron of hunters favors the other group. Maybe it is after all the high seat number we drew. Przemek's still patiently waiting, and his patience will probably be rewarded in the end. A dark shape slowly emerges from the bushes. A gunshot. In the binoculars, everything looked good, so we are convinced that the boar lies somewhere nearby. But whether we have the first kill, we'll find out when we go down.
Przed chwileczką oddałem.
A moment ago, I shot at a wild boar,
Nie wiem, czy
but I don't know whether it was effective, because the boar went away.
skończy się.
We'll see when the hunt ends, together with the beating, emotions, the cold, and the rain.
I zimno. No i jeszcze ten deszcz.
But the emotions warm us up. There was a shot. We'll see the effects in a moment, but the forest is plenty of other animals. It is not the end of our efforts for the best selection and most kills. Therefore, Przemek's not showing any signs of giving up and still waiting for more animals. It's noon, we can go down. Let's go find our wild boar. Here's the spot. There was the boar here. I shot it right here, and I can see something in the distance.
No i widzę w oddali leży, więc nawet daleko nie odszedł, więc podejdziemy.
There it is! Przemek's shot turned out to be incredibly precise. The wild boar fell about 40 meters away from where it was hit. It's been a very successful hunt.
Naprawdę cieszę się z tej zdobyczy, tym bardziej.
I'm really happy with this achievement as it's my second boar in this hunting association. Now, time for a ritual. We need to give him his so-called last bite to eat.
Tymi szablami. Jeszcze teraz należy wręczyć ostatni kęs.
One can say they're most beautiful in the whole forest. This kill is the reason to be proud for any hunter, but it's also a big responsibility for the proper conduct of the game in order to maintain perfect proportions in the forest.
W związku z tym, że dzik padł tutaj w tej dębinie.
As the boar fell in the oakwood, I would like to hand him the stamp and the last
Ostatni
bite.
kęs.
Thank you, Saint Hubertus, for such a splendid catch.
Jeszcze raz dziękuję świętemu Hubertowi za tak wspaniałą zdobycz. Dasz bór.
Przemek's happy with his catch, and what about the other hunters? Saint Hubertus has also been with them today, and a high sit hunt, a very original method of hunting, proved to be very effective. There is something to admire among the displayed hunted animals. But you will see it in the next episode of our hunting program. We'll also tell you more about high sits hunting and why it's so easy to make a good kill. See you on YouTube!